What if everything you thought you knew about failure was wrong? What if the thing you have been running from your entire life is actually the one thing that was trying to push you forward? Most people treat failure like a stop sign, but the people who actually grow treat it like a GPS rerouting them to something better. Today, we are going to flip the script on failure completely. And by the time this video is over, you will never look at your setbacks the same way again. Welcome back to Thinking and Growing. This channel exists for one reason and one reason only: to help you think deeper, lead better, and grow on purpose. We have talked about intentional thinking, breaking through mental obstacles, and planting seeds of growth. Today, we tackle something that touches every single person watching this video: failure. Not the concept of it, the reality of it, what it means, what it does, and most importantly, what it is trying to teach you. Let's get into it. Here's the first thing you need to understand. Failure is not the opposite of success. It is part of the path to it. Every single person you admire, every leader, every entrepreneur, every athlete who ever achieved something worth talking about failed repeatedly, publicly, painfully. The difference between them and everyone else is not that they avoided failure. It is that they refuse to let failure be the final word. When I was leading teams in the federal government, I made decisions that did not work out. I had plans that fell apart. I had initiatives that missed the mark completely. And every single time, I had the same choice you have when things go wrong. Let it define me or let it develop me. I chose development every time. Not because it was easy, because it was the only choice that made sense if I actually wanted to grow. Failure is information. It is the most honest feedback you will ever receive because it does not care about your feelings. It just tells you the truth. And the truth, even when it hurts, is always more valuable than comfortable lies. If failure is so useful, why do we spend so much energy avoiding it? Because somewhere along the way, most of us learn that failure means something is wrong with us. Not that we made a wrong move, that we are wrong, that we are not smart enough, not talented enough, not built for the thing we are trying to do. That belief is a lie. But it is a convincing one because it usually comes from early experiences that left a mark. A teacher who said you were not smart, a parent who said, be realistic, a boss who passed you over and never explained why. Those experiences plant seeds too, but they are the wrong kind. And if you never pull them out, they will keep growing and keep costing you. The fear of failure is really the fear of judgment. It is caring more about what other people think of your attempt than about what you think of your own growth. And here is the hard truth. The people you are so afraid of judging you are too busy worrying about their own failures to pay that much attention to yours. This is the shift that changes everything. Stop asking what went wrong and start asking what this is teaching me. When something fails, do three things. First, give yourself 24 hours, not to feel sorry for yourself, but to actually feel it. Suppressing the emotion does not process it, it just delays it. Feel it, acknowledge it, and then decide you are not going to live there. Second, do a real, honest review. What did you control? What did you not control? What would you do differently? What actually worked even inside the failure? Most failures are not total losses. There are almost always pieces worth keeping if you look honestly. Third, take one action within 48 hours. Not a big action, just one. Something that moves you forward even slightly. That action tells your brain that failure is not a wall. It is a speed bump, and you are still moving. If this is landing for you, hit the like button. It helps more people find this content, and that matters. The most dangerous thing about failure is not the failure itself. It is when you let it become your identity. When you go from, I failed at that, to, I am a failure. That shift is where people get stuck for years. Sometimes decades. You are not your failures. You are what you do after them. Every person who has ever built something meaningful has a failure story that would have stopped most people cold. What kept them going was a clear separation between what happened and who they are. You are the one deciding what this means. Make sure you are deciding on purpose. Failure is not the enemy. Giving up is. Staying down is. Letting one chapter become the whole story is. Failure is just the universe stress testing your commitment to the thing you say you want. The next time something does not go the way you planned, stop, take a breath, and ask yourself one question. What is this trying to teach me? Then listen, because the answer is always there if you are willing to hear it. Next week, we are talking about aligning your thoughts with your purpose and why so many people are working hard in the completely wrong direction. That one is going to hit different. Do not miss it. Subscribe if you have not already, and bring somebody with you who needs to hear this today. Think deeper, lead better, grow on purpose.